Hi, my name is Professor Matthew. Welcome to this journey through Foundations of Modern Commerce and Digital Business. Today we are going to study the chapter named Types of Businesses and Startup Ecosystems. In this chapter, we'll explore how businesses, from small shops to big startups, work in India's changing environment. Types of business structures. Sole proprietorship is when one person owns and controls everything. It's easy to start, but the owner has unlimited liability, meaning they are personally responsible for debts. Partnership is when two or more people run a business together. They share profits, losses, and risks. A partnership is usually based on a partnership deed. Private limited company is a registered business with limited liability. It can have up to 200 shareholders and is legally separate from its owners. Comparing business structures here, we compare the three structures: proprietorship, partnership, and private limited ownership. In proprietorship is solo, in partnership it's shared, and in private limited, it's by shareholders. Proprietorship is the simplest to form. Private limited requires legal registration. Liability is unlimited in proprietorship and partnership, but limited in a private company. Also, private companies can raise large capital from investors, unlike the other two. Startups versus MSMEs. Startups are businesses with new, innovative ideas. They grow fast and usually use technology, like Zomato or Ola. They are high risk, but also high reward, often funded by investors. MSMEs, micro, small and medium enterprises, are more traditional, with slow but steady growth. They are usually self-funded or take bank loans and focus on existing products or services. Startup ecosystem. A startup ecosystem is a network of people and institutions that help startups grow. This includes entrepreneurs, investors, mentors, accelerators, and government policies. When all these work together, startups can move from idea to product to a full company. Support can come from both public, government, and private investors or incubators sectors. Angel investors and venture capital. Angel investors are rich individuals who fund startups early, often with 50 lakhs. They also mentor founders. Venture capital firms are professional investment companies that invest large amounts, 100 plus crores. VCs do proper checks, due diligence, before investing and often take a seat on the board. Angels are faster and more informal. VCs are structured and long-term partners. Startup funding stages. Startups raise money in multiple stages: pre-seed is seed, money from friends, family, or angels to create an MVP. Series A. After proof of concept, VCs invest to help scale. Series B and C. Large funds for expansion into new products or markets. Exit or IPO. Company goes public or is bought. Early investors make profits. Incubators and accelerators. Incubators help early-stage startups grow from idea to MVP. They offer space, mentorship, and support for years. Accelerators help slightly more mature startups grow fast in 3 to 6 months. Incubators are like nurseries, while accelerators are like finishing schools. Examples include NSASL at IIM Bangalore for incubators and Y Combinator for accelerators. Shark Tank's impact. Shark Tank India helped spread entrepreneurial thinking across the country. It shows real business pitches and teaches how to explain ideas clearly. It makes funding more understandable and relatable to common people. We learn about valuations, equity deals, and investor questions. It has inspired young entrepreneurs, even from small towns. Startup India initiative launched in 2016. Startup India promotes innovation and ease of doing business. Startups get benefits like self-certification, tax exemptions, and faster patent filings. It supports public procurement and offers easy exits for failed startups. It also created a fund of funds to support VC investment in startups. Government support schemes. Several schemes help small businesses and startups grow. Mudra loans offer up to 10 Indian rupees lakhs for micro enterprises in 3 categories: Shishu, Kishore and Tarun. Stand Up India gives loans to SC, ST and women entrepreneurs. Aspire promotes rural innovation through incubation. Credit Guarantee Fund gives collateral-free loans. Founder and CXO roles. Every startup needs leaders with specific roles. CEO leads the company and its vision. CFO manages finances and fundraising. COO handles operations and execution. CMO manages marketing and brand growth. CTO builds the tech side and CPO handles product development. Co-founder dynamics. Choosing a co-founder is like choosing a business partner for life. You need complementary skills, shared goals, and trust. Common problems include fights over equity, authority, and commitment. That's why having a written agreement and regular communication is critical. Strong co-founders can take a startup to great heights, while misaligned ones can cause failure. Minimum viable product, MVP. An MVP is a basic version of the product that solves a core problem. It helps test the idea in the market without spending too much. It must be simple, usable, and fast to build. The process follows a loop: build, measure, learn, improve. MVP development process. To build an MVP, identify the problem you're solving. Do market research to understand customers. Prioritize only the most essential features. Build and launch a basic product. Test with users and collect feedback to improve. Pitch decks and fundraising. A pitch deck is a short presentation that explains your startup to investors. It includes your problem, solution, market size, business model, and team. You also show financial projections and explain how much funding you need. Key takeaways. Choose your business structure wisely based on your growth goals and funding needs. Understand funding stages and pick the right investor for your startup stage. Always start with an MVP to test your idea early. Don't fear failure, pivot, improve, and keep going. Entrepreneurship is not just about ideas, it's about execution, learning, and adapting.